So I want to tell you guys a crazy diabetes story from when I won my first NCAA title in the long jump in 2017. So that day I actually competed with no pod and no insulin in my system and with crazy high blood sugars. And I somehow won the competition with none of those things. Just like any other competition, adrenaline spikes my blood sugars. I usually take all day to prepare, plan out my meals, make sure my blood sugars are good going into it. Just try literally everything I can to make sure my blood sugars are at a good level. And I think they were a little bit on the higher side, but nothing like too crazy, just kind of what you would expect at a national championship competition. Yeah, a lot of adrenaline. But somehow in the warm-up, I ended up bumping into something and my pod completely fell off. And in that moment, I did have another one with me, but it just was too late to put it on. And honestly, I just blocked everything out at that point. I just focused on the competition. I was like, there's nothing I can do about it. So there's no point like worrying about it. So my blood sugars were in the 300s. But luckily on my first jump, I got a really good one and I ended up winning off of that first jump. So even though my blood sugars continue to get higher, I was able to get a good one out of the way and that one won the competition. And the crazy thing is, like, afterwards we went out to celebrate at this like nice Italian restaurant and I couldn't even eat anything because my blood sugar was 400 and I was having like muscle cramps. So I had to take my meal to go and eat it later in the hotel room by myself. Yeah, so that's my crazy story. I also want to let you know that Lavior works amazing for sites. I've been using it for scarring and irritation and redness, and my skin is really, really good. I used to have like crazy, terrible scars, but now I don't struggle with it at all. And I put it on before I put on a new site and when I take off an old one. And they also have first aid gel as well, and I really recommend that. It's for diabetics too. I've used it a few times and it's worked really well when I have like sports injuries. So yeah, that's my crazy diabetic story with competing at nationals.